Good evening, good evening, good evening. Charlie Parkinson here with KORN News. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Anybody here? Talk to Teddy Bear. I guess Elon doesn't like the big beautiful bill, and he probably should have never said anything. So, with that being said, I think Trump decided he was just going to take away his funding, his tax incentives or whatever, like $15 billion worth of tax incentives. Skita, good evening. Got a call tonight about doing another auction. I have to talk to Kathy about it. It's for a different person, so I don't know. If we do, it'll be the same thing, just hot dogs only. So, hot dogs, chips, donuts, coffee, pop, water, you know. I like corn dogs, but I don't have a corn dog fryer. I thought about buying a corn dog fryer because basically you can use it for almost anything. But a corn dog fryer is deep, so you can actually, the hot dogs will stand up straight and cook. Come on, get up here. Come on. You want up here? Come on. Okay. Yeah, the one I was looking at will do a 12-inch corn dog. Yeah, but it's hard to do a 12-inch corn dog for one thing, but it will do them. Oh yeah, that's what's for supper. There you go. I bet it was good. We went to the Chinese buffet tonight for dinner. If that's what you want to call it. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon when we got a little after 4:15 or 4:30, something like that. Pretty girl, come here, come on, Yucker, Yucker, come on, come on, come on, Yucker, Yucker. Yep, there were Mexicans cooking in a Chinese restaurant. Yeah. They didn't have any frog legs. That upset Kathy. She likes frog legs. They didn't have any of them. Come on, Yucker, come on, come on, get up here. Good girl. Yeah. Sit down. I know. There we go. She is laid on the floor in front of my recliner all day today. You telling them hi? It was pretty disappointing. So, the finch legs are a good substitute. They didn't have any sushi there when we got there. If you know sushi like I know sushi, so they finally brought out sushi before we left, and Kathy got a couple pieces of sushi. Um, I grabbed about 20 cooked shrimp that were chilled, and then I had I don't know, half a spoon of chicken and a General So chicken or whatever, and some seafood medley, and what else? I don't know. And then that's all I ate of that, and then I ate the shrimp as a shrimp cocktail. Guy that I know, he was there, and he says, "What are you eating that shrimp raw?" And I said, "It ain't raw. It's cooked." He said, "No, it's raw. It's on that, the board over there." And I said, "No, that's the. I mean, the food over there is all. Most of it is raw, but the shrimp is cooked because if it's red, it's cooked. If it's white, with or white and gray, it's not cooked." So, you okay? You got the hiccups or something? No. Well, some of the sushi is okay, I guess. Anyways, and then I had some other little bitty cake desserts and a bowl of vanilla chocolate ice cream. So, and the food it was warm. It wasn't hot, hot like it should be. It was warm. So, and she told him on the way out, they better turn up the heaters on there because the food wasn't hot. Well, I'll tell him. She goes, kind of late now. No, I didn't get sick. No, the food was okay. It was just it wasn't hot, hot. Like blow on it hot. Yeah, it's all good then. Yeah, it was warm. I mean, I wish it was another 20 degrees hotter, but it was warm. I I was wondering who he's talking about. Who's dumb? Anyways, I talked to your uh, business owner down there tonight for about 20 minutes. No, the dairy guy, the dairy depot guy. He wanted to know if I wanted to do that, if I was going to do that auction. And I said, well, I didn't know yet. If it's you, you already know that. Well, so I get to sleep in tomorrow. I don't have to wake up for nothing. I haven't done that all year. I haven't done that since August of last year. Hey, Tenny Shoes. You snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Tenny. Spirit says hi. Yeah, he said he closed early when it was started to rain, so I told him if I did do the one down there, it's just gonna, like I said, it's just gonna be hot dogs. I'm not going out and buying sausages and hamburgers and all that other stuff. So Kenny said hi, Spirit. She did. Oh, I know. Yeah, about 17 minutes late. It's okay though. Who's counting? you know. We figured he's probably doing paperwork or something. That's right, better late than never. Your brother-in-law come by. Uh, there's a pretty girl. Yes, it is. Oh, you get free beer when he comes by? Well, you know, that's worth it. Well, the meeting went good today. Found out one thing. I was adopted. Don't come over more often. Yeah. Coconut butter is for suntans. I never knew it existed either. It's thick like peanut butter. I've never seen it myself either there. So what it tastes like? Coconut? And exactly how do you get coconut butter? Do you grab that coconut and shake it violently up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, left to right, up and down, left to right, up and down, like you churn butter? in a jar from Amazon. Huh, never heard of it. It looks like peanut butter. It's dark. I seen a thing, and it was a handwritten note on the window of a concession trailer. It says it is against the the rules for them to sell beverages, including bottled water, because evidently somebody else had the beverage contract for that event or whatever. So, but what they said is you buy a peanut for $1 and we will throw in the shell and a free bottle of water to go with it. That's one way to get around it. Yeah, was it creamy or crunchy? I like crunchy peanut butter myself. Yeah, it had come up in 55 seconds. Hardy, hard, hard. Yeah. Well, you know, if it was crunchy, they'd have shreds of coconut in it. Huh. Well, according to Amazon, I'm watching a video on it. Is it Kokomo? That's what it's called. Cocomo. Um, Rosanna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna. Good evening. If it's at Kokomo peanut butter, um, Is that it right there? Kokomo? It's got coconut oil and peanuts. Make it coconut butter. Plain old Miller? Yeah. We do go through a lot of peanut butter here. At least we did with the kids or grandkids were here. Peanut butter. Everybody should have a jar of peanut butter and a couple of plastic spoons or whatever in your car just in case. Yep, you're right. Throw some pills and peanut butter, dogs. Eat her up. Well, natural peanut butter is good. Okay. Artisania raw coconut. I'll look it up. There we go. Yeah, in case your sugar drops. That's right. Is that what it is there, Skeeta? Well, peanut butter, when they start putting a bunch of chemicals in it, then that's when it starts to be not good for you. But if it's basically just peanuts with the natural peanut oil, um, it's got a lot of calories in it and a lot of fat, but it's good for you. Sometimes I don't. You're right. I like the old bar peanuts, bar nuts, beer nuts. Excuse me, beer nuts. Yeah. Well, you like salt on everything, don't you? You're right. It does have a lot of protein and does counteract the fat and cholesterol. But it's packed with everything. So, um, you know, if you had it in your car and say you're stranded, bad snowstorm or whatever, you can keep the car running, but you know it's going to be a while before anybody gets to you. Um, you know, a couple of days because of bad snow. 5 feet of snow and you're snowed in and blow. But you can keep the car running to keep you warm. Um, the peanut butter will help you through that. There you go. Peanut butter syrup and smashed up bananas. Never had that combination before. Maple syrup? Um, hey, try try that ivermectin. I'm not giving any medical advice, but I was watching something a few weeks ago, and they said the reason why most people are diabetic is because there's a parasite in the liver or the kidneys, whatever causes your sugar to react. If it's the liver or the kidneys, I can't remember which organ it is, but it's a parasite. And if you take an ivermectin, that will remove the parasite or kill the parasite, and within months, your sugar should be fine. I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm just saying what I watched. So,
Just a minute. Never mind.
on your mouse.
Put a napkin. Yeah, a napkin on the computer.
Go ahead.
She wants it. I know. Will you hang on? Hang on. You're tripping. Just a minute. Look. What do I got? Huh? What is this? What? Huh?
She's catnipping her mouse for her.
Hey. What's this?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, I should get better here in a second.
Sorry.
Huh?
Sorry. Oh.
said, "Oh, I got me a mouser."
I know. What is that? Get it.
Damn. She's having fun with that mouse.
Okay. Calm down.
Mm-hmm. Hey, when you go out to have a cigarette, bring in that watermelon, will you?
Okay.
Should be good.
Look at you got it all over your fur now.
We just had it Sunday.
Oh.
Oh.
Can you walk, baby?
I was on Metformin for it,
I don't have
but I wasn't on the shots. And then I had that gastric bypass, and I got rid of it. So I think she's high. That's an honor? No. She misses the kids. You can tell that.
She come in and swatted me the leg. I said, "Where's the babies?"
Well, yeah.
What? You just need somebody to play with. Yeah. You say,
I don't even think that she wants to play with them. I just think she misses them because they're not around running around. How she spent most of the day laying there in front of my recliner.
You're sad. That's my chair.
Probably.
Yep. Uh-huh. You got it.
Yep.
Oh, you're sad, baby. Aww.
Like I said, try that ivermectin.
Pretty dear.
It's a paste. It's in a squeeze tube, a syringe, and a paste, and you just get the 1.87 apple, and you squeeze out about the size of a pencil eraser. Do that in the morning and in the afternoon, according to what I've seen. Try it for a month. What do you got to lose? Your diabetes. That's about the only thing. Yeah, it has apple flavor. That's what it's for. To get the worms and the parasites out of you. People say, you don't have worms. Yeah, everybody does. Everybody has parasites. He's in Nebraska. Yeah. They stopped at the biggest truck stop in the United States in Iowa today. Now he's in Nebraska. Yeah, ad coming up in 56 seconds. I think I'm gonna make bean soup tomorrow. Used to have a tapeworm, then he got divorced. Yeah. You don't hear too much about people having tapeworms anymore, but you can still get them. You can get it from eating raw sushi or eating, steak tartare or anything that's not well cooked. You can still get worms from that or parasites. Some of your fruit you can get worms from or parasites from. And everybody's done it. You walk in the garden, you reach down, you grab a tomato, and you wipe it off, and you eat it. You know, that's not clean. No, what I'm saying is you can get a parasite from that because it's not actually been washed and cleaned. So, I'm not giving any medical advice or anything, but I'm just saying we've all done it. I've done it. Even mulberries up in the tree, right off the tree. Peaches, whatever. Well, y'all got parasites. Everybody does. They claim Alzheimer's is from a parasite in your brain. Dementia is called Alzheimer's, and dementia is caused by a parasite in your brain. Cancer is, like I said, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. Cancer is supposed to have been caused by parasites too. That's right. If you don't know, you're all good. That's right. But, the more you know. Yeah, there's lots of two-legged parasites. You're right. Well, if you don't know, Tenny, you're all good too. Huh? Hey, I think you can buy a tube of that ivermectin at like Tractor Supply for like $13 or $14. I've actually, the next time I go there, I'm gonna pick up a tube and I'm gonna try it. That's essentially what it is, there, Skeeta. There was a doctor that did hundreds of autopsies, and everyone that had Alzheimer or dementia had parasites in their brain. People that didn't die, with Alzheimer or dementia didn't have it in their brain. Like I said, I'm not giving any medical advice whatsoever. I'm just telling you what I've watched and what I've heard and what I've seen.
All right. Don't take no medical advice from him. Shit.
Oh, Doc Miller here.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Nice pass.
Okay.
And as far as it goes, ain't nothing better than a tomato out of the garden.
But well, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Get
that.
out of here.
I'm just
with
saying-
Parasites.
I'm just telling you that's where they come from.
Who cares?
From unclean food.
Oh,
What you doing, Pumpkin?
trying to attack me.
You getting down there?
Trying to attack me. No. Yeah. Yeah.
You think she's a doctor? Yeah.
Who?
Dale's wife. She works at a hospital.
I did a lot of info. I know, I did a lot of info. You couldn't even take care of yourself.
I know.
So, what's that tell you?
Yeah, does it suck, Skeeta?
You're silly.
Good evening, Kim. Our daughter-in-law, she is a registered nurse at the emergency room at Henry Ford Hospital up in Jackson. And she gets to work like 3 o'clock in the morning. I think she has to be to work, and so she gets some of the bad emergencies from car accidents, drunks, you know all that good stuff. Well, you'd have seen him if you'd have been here this morning, because he was in here this morning. Tell him, Kim. He'd have seen you this morning. Come on. Yeah, you was here. You wasn't, Dale. You was here and then you left. Then Kim showed up. Anyways, I canceled the insurance on my van, put the insurance on the Ford Edge. I got to go to Myers and get the tag renewed on it. But that car is ready to go. Once I get the tag on that, I'll move that car out and I'll park the van where that car's parked at.
What you waiting for?
Oh, well, you said long time no see. I know Kevin was in and out of it. Yeah. He was probably molesting somebody on Facebook for their Cub Cadet or John Deere. You know how he is. Come on. I've messaged you 22 times already. Message me back. Yeah. Well, that's not good. That's my biggest worry is I'll fall. I'll slip and fall and that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that, Dale. How would he break his leg? Yeah, motor powered one, yeah. The one you can ride around in? Oh, I bet that didn't feel good at all. I'm glad he's doing good. I know it ain't fun having one of your you know limbs not operating. Huh. Well, I'm glad he doesn't need surgery. That's always a plus. Oh, uh, anyways, remember, people, starting Monday, I'm only going to be on from 6:30 to 7:30, 1 hour. And then I'll still do the Thursday, Friday, and Sunday nights too. Well, it's Lydia. I said that was posted because if children, if if the left thinks it's okay to teach your kids about, you know, it's okay to be transphobic or transgender and all this other stuff, and they try to indoctrinate them into that, then it should be okay if you can baptize a kid. That's what that's supposed to be. Um, I don't know. I'll try it from 6:30 to 7:30 for a week, and then maybe I might go to 7:30 to 8:30. I know you got to cut back on the ads. I know. I know. No. All right, everybody. It's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Paris and peace. And I will see you tomorrow night. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.